Sheriff, Mr. Quadry, look at this story in the Trust. 67 directors failed public exam. 67. 65 of the initial 85 directors invited to sit, look at how they spelled sit, S-E-A-T, for promotion and appointments to the Federal Civil Service, failed to scale through, leaving only 18 that successfully scaled through the exercise. So if a director in the ministry is a permanent secretary in waiting, yes, a director is very powerful.
Very, actually.
I wish I could put a call through to Eric Teniola. A director. So if you have 67 directors filling PAMSEC, it means that these 67 directors probably shouldn't have been directors in the first instance.
Nepotism,
all kinds of things.
All kinds of things, yeah.
You know? And it says that the successful ones are expected to participate in the final stage of oral interview slated for Friday. That exercise would yield very little. We are being destroyed inch by inch. Nigeria is like a table that has been infested with ants. You get to the table every day, you see a whole pile of sand on the ground, you sweep it, but the table is being destroyed.
And this is one of the reasons why you have so much inefficiency in the civil service.
Yes.
Because by the time people get into the service at level 7 or level 8, they are not even supposed to be there. They are not ready. They occupy the position of those people that are supposed to be there. So invariably, they add nothing, no value, nothing. And they've spent years in the civil service.
No, but look at what you have. So I'm a civil servant. I've started from level 8. I keep moving inch by inch. When I'm lucky enough to chop some small money, I go to the market to go and buy a used vehicle. One panel beater that managed to become a member of the House of Reps is giving 164 million to buy a car. Is that a target for me? It's not a target for me. I mean, look at the kind of thinking that we have. A House of Reps member gets 164 million to buy a car. I will keep repeating it. The professors and the doctors and whatever are struggling to even get some silly stipend. What kind of where are we headed? And this should worry anybody that 67 directors. They didn't say the 67 directors didn't. The story says that they failed. Or they failed. Not that, they were able to pick 10 and these are the rest. No, this says 67 directors, they failed the exam. Teacher, don't teach me nonsense.
It's quite disheartening.
It's very disheartening.
How did they get to that point of being a director? Because I know that there are interviews every now and again to get you promoted from one level to another. So how are they able to move through the ranks? And
you know what it is now. The civil service, the way I hear it, is like a money-making machine. It's the biggest cookie jar ever created in the world. You saw a director that had an estate, level 8 or level 9. We say these things every day, is business as usual. And like my late friend Elias would say, you don't know the mind of the judge. The civil servants, they don't know the mind of the politicians, but once they nab one or two of them, go on something.
To tell you how particularly powerful these people can get, when Dave Umahi, locked the gates of the ministry the other time, you know what they did to him? Yeah.
Because there's more awareness now. Nobody, even when my friend, my look-alike or sound-alike, was backing at the civil servants, they still want to say, why haven't you paid the man? I've signed the vote, so they say, I will pay. I didn't pay. But listen to this. The circular shows that out of the 85 directors cleared to sit for the written exam, 61 of them failed to meet the minimum mark of 50%.
Olule.
Excuse me. While other 4 candidates were absent. Do you know why?
Why?
Some people would rather be a director like DFA, Director of Finance and Admin, than be a PAMSEC.
They cannot leave the cookie jar.
Nigeria is in big, big trouble. Big, big trouble.